שנכנסה אדר. מרבין זה אין שמחה אלא we decided to invite everybody here.
I can't do it.
But first I want to share with you Torah, because Mamish and Simcha but Torah. You're watching the Sephardim asked me to eat with a bracha. Here's the Torah. How dare you come into my home on this day when you know on this day the tremendous decree of Klal Yisrael. How dare you?
Hey, what's wrong with us?
Where is your mindset? Both sides, Gemara says, this day was not supposed to be a day of rejoicing. This was supposed to be a day of fasting for generations to come. 127 countries. You know what that is? All over the world. All over the world, for both sides. For both sides. I'm asking, not from me, come from the Torah. The Gemara says it. 127 countries, Jews were going to be killed. And what have we done? We've turned this day into a day of rejoicing. It's so scary when those things happen. So here's the answer. The Gemara says, the reason why there was this terrible decree on Klal Yisrael is because the Jews partook in the Seudah of Achashverosh. The Jews partook in the Seudah of Achashverosh. Gemara says, so what? What's the big deal? In the generation of Mordechai and Esther, the Gemara tells us three things about the Seudah. Number one, the Seudah was Mahadrim and Menahadrin. Even Rabbi Rechman and Rabbi Yudin would eat there. Number two, the entire generation, unlike this generation, the entire generation then was filled with Rabbanan. Most of it, the majority were Rabbanan, which leads us to number three. Number three, Aaron, you're welcome. Number three. Number three is the most important. Until the generation of Mordechai and Esther, there was a bonus there. I'm not going to hurt my eye like you. Until the generation of Mordechai. There was Avodah Zarah. Starting from the generation of Mordechai and Esther, all of Avodah Zarah ceased. It finished. I'm not going to continue. I want it to be quiet because there's a tremendous amount of Torah here that will impact the rest of your lives. So the question is why? What power do we have to change that decree? The reason why I'm asking you is because everyone in this room, you all have decrees against you. Me included. You all have decrees. Some are for you, and there's some against you. Why? What was the power that the Yehudim had? It was one thing, and that is, Chazal explained, and Rafikas explains, there was a tremendous disconnect in the Jews there. The Jews in that generation, they were halachic Jews just like us. They knew when to get up in the morning for davening, they knew when to put on tefillin, they knew the Zman of Kriyat Shema, they knew how to read and when to read the Megillah. But at the end of the day, they were able to put down this farm at 12 o'clock at night, and then they did other things. That was the problem. There was a problem of disconnect. It's one thing to be halachic, it's a whole different thing to be a Jew, mamish, an emotional Jew. When there's Torah, you listen! This is not Rabbi David's Parsha Shir. Bring it home. This will be on the shmooze for next. So both sides. When there's Torah in the base, you're going out of silence.
In no particular order.
There's a disconnect. We all think that Mordechai was a poor beggar who stood outside of the gates of Achashverosh's palaces. It's wrong. Anyone who reads inside the Rishon and the Chronim will say Mordechai was a tremendous man. She was Not only he has a tremendous kavod. Mordechai was a judge, a shofet in that time. Shar means the betin. If you look through our Tanakh, every single time the word shar appears, it means betin. What was Mordechai doing? Mordechai was omed lifnei shar, lifnei shar, lifnei shar. He was mabish, he was giving all the time. Betin was a tremendous judge. So when Esther saw Mordechai with his sack clothes on, she sent him away. She said, so what if there's a decree against the Jews? What's the big deal? And he said, no, Mordechai knew that this decree wasn't just for the Klal Yisrael. It was for everybody. And you know what the turning point was? And here's the message I have for you. If you get anything from this Purim, from today and tomorrow, it was Esther who said, Kasher abadati abadati, which means I'm willing to give up my life for Kodesh Baruch Hu. I'm willing to be a Jew who is 100% Jew. I don't want to be just an halachic Jew. I don't want to be a Jew who just learns in the Beis Midrash and Yeshiva Torah Shraga. I don't want to be someone who can come here to any Purim and to sing and to dance and to drink. You can drink. Drink. Tomorrow's your day, baby. Don't just be a drinker. Don't be a drunkard. Do it with Pnimius. If you're going to be a Jew, kasher avati, go all the way. Which means, it means that if you accept upon yourself Torah, don't view yourself as a Ben Torah who just sits down and learns in yeshiva. You have to do the maaseh. And hence, what did Bnei Yisrael do? Na'aseh v'nishma, kimu v'kiblu alehem. They were mekabel upon themselves to be mamish Jews. They reconnected. When you reconnect, you can turn that decree, which is a decree of death. It's a decree of failure. It's a decree of rejection. You turn that decree to a decree of simcha, to a decree of joy. My bracha to you, my wonderful, beautiful Talmidim, is may you always have the strength and the power and the courage to turn your decrees, whatever they are, to simcha, to joy, to brios, to live a life that's mamish shalom, complete, to